happily ever after. We're raised on that. Here's what happens in nearly every Disney cartoon we watched as kids. Boy meets girl, it's love at first sight, and then they live happily ever after. It doesn't matter how different their backgrounds are. It doesn't matter that they have little to no support or approval from their parents or society. All that matters is the love they feel inside. But for those of us who've ever been in a relationship, that's just too rosy. See what Mark says. Okay, sure, maybe that's too gloomy, but marriage is not exactly a fairy tale either. Now, you'd think with all our advancement, we would have hacked the code to a happy and lasting marriage, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Take a look at these 10 fairly advanced countries and their divorce rates, and you'll see for yourself. See, divorce is looked down upon in Islam. Even though Islamically speaking, both men and women are permitted to divorce, according to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the most detestable of lawful things before Allah is divorce. So then Islam better have quite a few decent ways to prevent divorce, right? Well, guess what? It does. In fact, in my religion, the prevention of divorce starts even before marriage. And that's what we're going to talk about today. You see, over 40% of people getting a divorce cite incompatibility for their divorce. Here's what Islam prescribes to decrease the risk. The first step is knowing what to look for. Now, Muslims are told to choose their spouse based on the degree of their faith. I realize in this culture, people are told to follow their hearts and everything, but there doesn't have to be a contradiction, does it? I mean, for Muslims to get married, it's also very important to be inclined towards each other. An inclination that, if nurtured well, can flourish into a deep sense of love and belonging. But first, we're told to find someone with a similar path in life. That is, a good, faithful Muslim with a good character. Now, character matters a lot in my religion. Our Prophet has famously said that he was sent down to perfect good character. The second step is to try to get to know each other better before getting too involved in order to make sure the marriage is the right match. Prior to marriage, both the man and the woman have to observe the Islamic codes of dress and behavior in front of the opposite sex. A physical relationship prior to marriage is prohibited. It would complicate matters and decrease the likelihood of a sound decision. See, marriage in Islam is just about the most important decision you'll ever make. So, though the process is joyful, it's not really fun and games. You're investing in someone for life, so do your research. That's all for divorce prevention prior to marriage. Until the next Ways Out, see you around.